Hello everyone. Now, by now, all of you are familiar with my face. And day before, I just gave you an update that I will be taking biochemistry sessions for the year 2020, so that you guys can prepare for your FMGE exam, for your NEET exam, for your AIMS exam, and for your MDS exam too. So what I have decided is I am going to go very slowly. So all of you know कि biochemistry में सबसे पहले what we have to start up with the enzymes. And my mode of recording a video would be like कि I will be discussing questions and the relevant material associated with those questions. Right. So let's begin with the topics enzymes. Now, all of you are familiar with enzymes. You've been studying enzymes for so long. But basically, the concept behind that is, yeah, you should know, since you people are preparing for your competitive exam, so you should know what is the mode of preparation like. Nobody is going to ask you what are enzymes, yeah, nothing of that types. But yes, the question can be asked on what role has the enzymes to play with, right? And similarly, what are the rate limiting enzymes? What are the rate committed enzymes? This is the pattern of the questions which have been asked in the exam so far. So today I am going to discuss with you guys enzymes. Right. Now, again, before starting up with this topic, basically, you need to have some clues. Yeah, how you have to prepare for your exam. You should know ki, what kind of questions can be asked in the exam. So you have to be very specific and to the point. अब suppose अगर हम enzymes की ही बात करें, so enzymes को हम क्या बोलते हैं? They are simply the biocatalysts, isn't it? करते क्या है? They increase the rate of a reaction, isn't it? That is why enzymes are used. And rate of a which reaction? They always increases the rate of a biochemical reaction. Very important. There is a chemical reaction, there is a biochemical reaction. Chemical reaction is obviously which it is increased, the rate is increased in the presence of a catalyst. But here we are talking about a biochemical reaction. That is why enzymes are known as biocatalysts. And they catalyze this reaction. Enzyme combines with the substrate, forming a complex, enzyme substrate complex, and it is finally dissociated to form enzyme and the product. Basically, अगर हम देखें तो biochemistry and chemistry, they are actually running alternatively. Whatever we are going to study in chemistry, same is biochemistry. जैसे हम chemistry में पढ़ते हैं endothermic reactions are there, you can say exothermic reactions are there. In biochemistry, they are replaced by exergonic and endergonic reactions. So if you have a sound knowledge of chemistry, biochemistry is a very simple subject to understand. And enzymes are the keynote for preparation of biochem. Right? So the question might come into your mind, why we write it in square brackets. Square brackets is representing the concentration of that. अब जैसे if we talk about this enzyme substrate complex, it stays in this enzyme substrate complex for a very short span of time, and it is immediately converted into the enzyme and the product. So basically, enzyme is basically alterating its conformation by binding with the specific substrate. This is important, right? So the substrate should be specific in action. Specific in action means agar if the enzyme is lactase, so the substrate would be lactose. If the enzyme is maltase, the substrate would be maltose. Now we are going to study these aspects in later stages. Abhi just stick to The definition of the enzymes. So how do we define enzymes? They are the biocatalysts which are increasing the rate of a biochemical reaction. Right. So we can say कोई भी रिएक्शन हमारी बॉडी में हो रहा है वो एंजाइम्स की वजह से हो रहा है, ठीक है, तो वो उसको बढ़ा रहा है रेट को. सिमिलरली इफ वी टॉक अबाउट रेगुलेशन ऑफ एंजाइम्स, कौन सा रिएक्शन कब होगा, कितने टाइम के लिए होगा, दैट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन दिस एंजाइम. तो इसमें बहुत सारे कंसेप्ट्स आते हैं. यू कैन से एक इसमें आता है होलो एंजाइम, एक इसमें आता है एपो एंजाइम, राइट, एक इसमें आता है को फैक्टर और कोएंजाइम. But don't worry, again, just now I told you we are going to go stepwise. Okay, so this is little bit about enzymes. Now, what I am going to discuss is we will be discussing some of the questions based on enzymes and the relevant literature related to those questions. And these questions are the questions which have been asked in previous years. Right? So, let's see. Let's switch over to the questions. This we are going to take in detail also. Don't worry about this. Everything will be covered regarding this. Okay. So don't get panic. Now see. Question number 1 is, which of the following is not a characteristic feature of allosteric enzymes? Now again, before discussing up this with this question, you should know what are allosteric enzymes, isn't it? So, allo का मतलब क्या होता है? Allo means other. If I have to define them, allo means other. अब होता क्या है? Enzyme is basically having the active site. This is known as the active site where this substrate is binding to form a enzyme substrate complex. अब allosteric वो होगा which will bind to a area totally different from the active site. अब ये कहाँ पे bind करेगा? It will bind to a area different from the active site, somewhere different. So ये करेगा क्या? Either it is going to accelerate the reaction or it is going to decelerate the reaction. That is why allosteric enzymes are actually known as modulators. Modulators which are either going to increase the rate of a reaction, means helping the reaction, isn't it? This is, suppose if we talk about, this is Michaelis-Menten equation, or you can say saturation kinetics. If it is increasing the rate of a reaction, it would go like this. And if it decreases the rate of reaction, it would go like this. So it is giving what kind of curve? It is giving a sigmoidal curve. And a very important point about Michaelis, these allosteric enzymes, it never follows Michaelis-Menten kinetics. This is a very important point about allosteric modulation, or you can say inhibition or activation. So let's see the options first of all. Obviously, they are, question is not a characteristic feature. They are multi-enzyme, yes. Follows, just now I told you, they never follow Michaelis-Menten kinetics. And presence of a modulator site is there. And definitely it always gives a sigmoidal shaped curve. So the answer to this question would be simple. They never follow Michaelis-Menten kinetics. A very important question and most frequently asked question in the exams. Right. Then we switch over to the second question. Now, just now I gave you a little bit idea about holoenzymes, apoenzymes, coenzymes, cofactors. Coenzymes are basically the type of different vitamin B complex, which are actually co. Co का मतलब क्या हुआ? Working in cooperation with the enzyme. जैसे suppose if we take a very good example is कि suppose if we study with our friends, automatically more retention is there, more clarity of the subject is there. Means our friends, we friends are helping each other in understanding the concept. Same is the case here. So coenzymes में there is a list of vitamin B complex कि कौन-कौन से function as coenzymes. तो अगर हम biotin की बात करें तो biotin is a coenzyme for carboxylation. अब what do we mean by carboxylation? Simple. Attachment of carbon dioxide. राइट अब ऑब्वियसली अगर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की अटैचमेंट हो रही है तो रिएक्शन क्या हो रहा है? कार्बोक्सिलेशन हो रहा है. किसकी प्रेजेंस में हो रहा है? कार्बोक्सिलेस की प्रेजेंस में हो रहा है. सो ऑब्वियसली द आंसर वुड बी पायरुवेट कार्बोक्सिलेस. Carboxylation of pyruvic acid, and if we see the structure also, pyruvic acid has this structure, isn't it? When it undergoes carboxylation means there is attachment of carbon dioxide to it. So this pyruvic acid will be converted into oxaloacetic acid, which is again a keto acid which has 3 carbon atoms and it will have 4 carbon atoms. Right? So the answer to this question is, always remember, this is again a very important question. Biotin is the enzyme, coenzyme for carboxylation. Right? Then we come over to the third question. Just now I told you, enzymes, कोई भी biochemical reaction है, उसमें कैसे हो रहा है? तो rate limiting enzymes are there. मतलब as it is clear from the word itself, they are limiting the rate of a particular reaction. Say for example, if I say A plus B is converted into C. If the concentration of C increases, it starts inhibiting its own synthesis. So this enzyme will become a rate limiting enzyme, isn't it? So अब इसमें हम देखें, if we talk about this, don't worry, once while I'm discussing these enzymes, I will give you a list of the rate limiting enzymes also along with the processes. So HMG-CoA reductase is a rate limiting enzyme for cholesterol biosynthesis. Phosphofructokinase, rate limiting enzyme of glycolysis. Acetyl coenzyme A carboxylase, a rate limiting enzyme of lipogenesis. The leftover is only malonate dehydrogenase. So the answer to this question would be simple, malonate dehydrogenase. Then next question, again a very important question, enzymes are classified according to. Obviously, just now I told you action on the substrate. जैसे, if I say lactase is the enzyme, substrate would be lactose. If maltase is the enzyme, the substrate would be maltose. ठीक है? Action of coenzymes, no, because अगर हम coenzyme की बात करें, one coenzyme can catalyze multiple reactions. जैसे if we talk about TPP, thymine pyrophosphate, which is a coenzyme for transketolase, PDH, which are catalyzing different reactions. Nature of enzymes, of course not. Then obviously yes, so the answer would be action on the substrate. And always remember, enzymes are highly specific in action, right? Then we move over to the last question, enzymes help by. Now see, what happens is, if we talk about an enzyme catalyzed reaction, whether the reaction is exergonic or whether the reaction is endergonic, this will be the status. Or you can say the reactants have to cross this energy barrier so that they can be converted into products. Now here what happens is these reactants they collide with each other. More the number of effective collisions, more will be the formation of the product. Now here what happens is this has to cross this energy barrier, isn't it? So amount of energy is required to activate this. So this energy is known as activation energy. So activation energy is this much. But when this reaction takes place in the presence of an enzyme, what will happen? Activation energy will be this much. So enzyme क्या कर रहा है? Enzyme is lowering down the activation energy by increasing the rate of a reaction. And this is how you have to prepare. So the answer to this question will be enzymes help by lowering the activation energy. So this was just a small video from my side. I just discussed 5 questions related to enzymes. In my next video, I'm going to take again enzymes in detail. Is it clear to all of you? If you have any problem related to biochemistry, related to the type of questions, I have my website also. My website is biochemistrysimplified.com. So basically, I am here to make biochemistry simple, and I'll try my best so that whatever phobia you have regarding this subject, that will automatically ease off. So I hope whatever questions, whatever content I have given to you is clear to all of you. So in our next video, we are going to take some more detailed information about enzymes. So till then, take care. Good night, all of you. Bye-bye.